Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about equations of circle. See, here I am considering one point. Now question is, where to locate a point at a distance of say 5 units from the given point, say 5 centimeter. Now one can easily say that if I want a point at a distance of 5 centimeter from this given point, it will be on the circle whose radius is 5 centimeter. So we get a circle. Now what I'm considering is there is some point on the circle here, and this is center of the circle, which is say CH comma K. The point on the circle I'm considering as say PX comma Y. It is any point on the circle. And when I join any point on the circle with center of the circle, we get radius. So one can easily say CP is equal to radius. Now how can I find CP? CP is the distance CP or length CP. So one can easily obtain it with the help of distance formula, and it becomes root of x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square, while we are keeping right hand side same. Now in next step, we are squaring both sides of this equation so that we get equation x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. Now this is the first equation what we are going to prepare for the circle, and this equation is called as center radius form. Now why we are calling this as center radius form? Look at this one. Here you have h and k. Now what is hk? Hk is the center of the circle and r is radius of the circle. So this equation is known as center radius form. Now moving ahead with the theory, I'm considering standard circle now. Look at the diagram. I'm considering center of the circle here. This is the circle. Point on the circle is considered. Now look at the difference between this and this. Now here center of the circle we are considering as origin, and that is the meaning of standard circle. It is the circle having center at origin. Further, the point P is x comma y only, and if I join CP, I get radius. Now what will be the equation of the circle in this form? See, it can be obtained easily with the help of this equation. The only difference is h and k to be replaced by 0, 0. That is the only difference. And then equation becomes x square plus y square is equal to r square. This is the equation of circle having center at origin. So we have done with the two equations. One is center radius form, other one is standard circle. By the way, equation of standard circle, just remember we have derived with the help of center radius form only. Now, here is the next theory, and that is diameter form of the circle. I'm considering one circle. Ax1, y1 is the point on the circle, bx2, y2 is the another point on the circle, and if I join AB, we get diameter of the circle. So AB is diameter of the circle. Now Px comma y is some other point on the circle. If I join PA and PB, I hope you remember theory that the angle here is always 90 degree. That is, diameter subtends right angle at any point on the circle. Now, as PA is perpendicular to PB, with reference to straight lines theory, we can write slope of PA into slope of PB is -1. So PA and PB, slope's product is -1. Now how can I get slope of PA? It is very simple to obtain the slope. It can be written easily as y minus y1 upon x minus x1, as well as PB slope can be written as y minus y2 upon x minus x2 is -1. Now in next step, this denominator I am taking to right hand side. So it turns out y minus y1 into y minus y2 is minus of x minus x1 into x minus x2. Further, in next step it can be written as x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0 is diameter form of the circle. Now, diameter is x1 y1 and x2 y2. These are endpoints of diameter. So those endpoints of diameter we are putting here to get the equation of circle. So there are two forms till the time we have discussed. One is center radius form and other one is diameter form. Now when you find question on getting equation of circle, you have to think about only two forms. One is center radius, other one is diameter form. Standard circle is the simple one. It is circle having center at origin. It is derived from center radius form only. So basically you have to think about center radius or diameter form to get the equation of circle. Now we are going to discuss few questions based on this part. So here is the first question. Find equation of circle with radius phi whose center lies on x-axis and circle passes through point 2, 3. So look at the solution now. Say radius is phi, so I'm assuming let r be phi. It is given value. Now as center lies on x-axis, we are considering CH, 0 be the center. Now on x-axis y coordinate is 0. Further, the point given, this 2, 3, this point we are considering as A 2, 3. This is the given point. I just named that point as A for our convenience. Now, just think about this. As circle is passing through A 2, 3, say this is circle, somewhere here is A 2, 3. I don't know where it is exactly. And somewhere here is the center of the circle. And center we assumed as H, 0. So A is 2, 3 and center is H, 0. Now what happens if I join A with C? So if we join CA, I can say it is equal to radius. Any point on circle, if we join with center of the circle, we get radius. So I can write R is equal to CA. Now R given is phi and CA can be obtained simply with the help of distance formula. So it is h minus 2 the whole square plus minus 3 the whole square inside the root. Now we are going to simplify this. So in next step you can square this. So if you want, I just mention here, it's squaring both sides. So I get 25 is equal to h minus 2 the whole square plus 9. So it is very simple, I think, to understand this much. Further, in next step, one can write this as h minus 2 the whole square is equal to 16. I have taken 9 to other side. So it becomes 25 minus 9, that is 16. Simple ekdam. Further, you can write this as h minus 2 is plus minus 4. As h minus 2 the whole square was 16, I just got h minus 2 as plus minus 4. Now in next step, one can write h is equal to 6 or h is equal to minus 2. So if you want in between, I have considered say h is equal to 4 plus 2 or h is equal to minus 4 plus 2. This minus 2 going to other side, it will be obviously plus 2. And on right hand side, you have plus 4 or minus 4. So we got two values of h. Now, center comes out 6, 0 or minus 2, 0. As we have considered center as h, 0, it becomes either 6, 0 or minus 2, 0. Now, what next we can do? See, they are asking us to determine the equation of the circle. If you observe, it's equation of circle to be obtained. And radius is known, that is phi. Along with radius, now I got center also. So we can apply center radius form to get the equation of the circle. So now I'm thinking about how to find equation of circle. Now what is center radius form? It is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. If I consider center as 6, 0, it is the first case, then equation of circle, now 6 is substituted for h and 0 for k. So equation of circle becomes x minus 6 the whole square plus y minus 0, that is y square, is equal to, as radius given is 5, square of 5 is 25. Now after simplifying this, one can write the equation as x square plus y square minus 12x plus 11 is equal to 0. This is the final equation of the circle. But then there is one more possibility, and that is when center is minus 2, 0. So if center is minus 2, 0, then equation of the circle can be written as, now instead of h we are substituting minus 2 and instead of k we are putting 0. So this is the equation of the circle. What we can write here is x square plus y square plus 4x minus 21 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the circle in second case. So this is comparatively simple question to understand. If you remember center radius form, you can easily get the equation. Radius was given and it was mentioned that center is on x-axis. So first we work to get the center which is on x-axis, and once you find center and radius both, you can use center radius form to find the equation of circle. Now I am covering one more question on the theory whatever we discussed in this particular lecture. So here is my next question. Question is, find equation of circle passing through origin and cutting intercepts each equal to plus 5 on both axes. So I start with the solution. First of all, I'm considering some diagram. Let this be x-axis and let this be y-axis. Now we are showing some circle which is passing through origin. This is circle passing through origin. And they mention that this circle is cutting intercepts equal to plus 5. Now plus 5 means it is cutting positive side of axis. So that's why I have shown first quadrant and positive x-axis and positive y-axis. By the way, this plus 5, that means this value is 5 and the point has coordinates 5, 0. As well as this point has coordinates 0, 5. It is on y-axis. Now if I join these two, say this is A and this is B, then what I come to know is this angle is 90 degree. If the angle AOB is 90 degree, then obviously we can say that AB is diameter. So A is 5, 0 I assumed, B is 0, 5. Angle AOB is 90 degree, that means AB is diameter of the circle. And then one can use the diameter form. This is the diameter form. And according to diameter form, then we can write it as equation of circle is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. Now here I start with the substitution then. Equation of circle can be written as. Now what is x1? So x1, y1 is the first point and x2, y2 is the second point. So when I substitute these values here, I get it as x minus 5 into x minus 0 plus y minus 0 into y minus 5 is 0. On simplification, this equation becomes x square plus y square minus 5x minus 5y is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the circle. Now to get this equation, we use the diameter form as AB is diameter. Now how I come to know that AB is diameter? Because angle AOB is 90 degree. So this is based on diameter form of the circle. I hope all of you understood how to find equations of circle with the help of center radius form and diameter form. In next lecture, we will discuss equations of circle in much detail. So here we stop. Bye bye to you all.